Oh, just kidding. Amazeball.
Do I need to start?
Oh, no, I already started it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go turn that off. Like there's so many things happening right now. I'm like, so yeah, perfect. Amazeball. So I didn't put much on the deck. I just created things on there so that people can actually just focus on screen share.
Oh, William's here.
Hi, William.
They're all coming. Yay.
Good evening, everyone.
I feel like that picture is like the official training picture.
Sure is.
TC's here. Mike Jones, how you doing, Mike Jones?
Great stuff. Hey, Leonard. Hey, Tuana. Hey, Jose. Great. So we'll just kind of hanging out, guys. How is everyone?
Good.
Crickets. I'm assuming everyone's good.
No answer is a good answer.
Hi, Lloyd. Hey, Chantel. So for those who are kind of here early, we're just actually going to go over, we're doing back to basics training today, just to go over, the consumer app, what to do when you sign up a driver, and what happens when you sign up a restaurant, so forth and so on. And what
Leonard wants to know who's cooking dinner tonight. Definitely not me, Leonard.
My husband was cooking dinner, so we've eaten dinner.
$4.59.
I forgot about the merchant. Sorry, guys. Perfect. Hi, Will from San Diego. Hi, Victor from California. Looks like a lot of people from California. Amazing.
I love that you are the director.
Thanks, TC. So as per TC's recommendation, please expand your whole screen so we can see everything. Oh, are you talking to me, TC? That was to me. Got it. Is that better, TC? Sorry, Monday. Yeah, let me just go present. Perfect. Awesome. So I am going to start now. So hello, good evening. If some of you guys are just waking up, good morning. So welcome to our fantastic Monday training. As I just mentioned earlier, we are going to go back to basics of just trying to figure out, navigate all your apps, how to be a marketer, how to be a driver, and pretty much how to be a consumer. So again, as I previously mentioned, we'll go ahead and do signing up as a consumer, signing up as a driver. I want to upgrade to a marketer. What's next? And then we're just going to go over the merchant panel as well. So signing up as a consumer driver, I'm going to go ahead and actually share my screen with you guys on my phone. Broadcast. Okay, I see my screen. Okay, can you guys see, is that going? Are you guys able to see my screen yet, or is that pausing?
I still see the sign up as a consumer or a driver.
Okay, let's stop sharing. Let me try that again. Yes, okay, sorry. Perfect. Can you guys, it's supposed to be. Can you still see it now?
It just says Evelyn has started screen sharing.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so it looks like it's coming up. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just show you what happens. I don't know why this isn't sharing. Okay, we're going to skip this part. Why is this not sharing? Okay, sorry, guys. I don't know why this isn't sharing. Is it still blank on everyone's screen?
Yeah, it just says Evelyn has started sharing screen sharing, but then it's all black.
So weird. Okay, let me try something else. Stop share. Did that work? I think that stopped sharing.
Now it just has the trip delivers.
Clearly. Sorry, guys.
There you go.
Perfect. Okay. Great stuff. So you guys can see my lovely, I have a lot of things open. So Trip Delivers app. So I have signed up as a consumer. A couple of quick things that you guys can do in the consumer app. Here, I click on the three little bars in the left-hand side. Click on my name. And here's where you can actually change all your details. So I'm going to go ahead, let's just say I want to change my email, I can change it here. If I want to change my phone number, I can also change it here. Wouldn't recommend that you change your phone number because there's a lot of things tied to it. My saved location. So if you guys have, your office space or your office, when we go back to the office, if you want to go ahead and save that, it's all here as well. So let's go ahead and actually say, hey, you know what? I want to refer Amy, my friend Amy, to my refer and earn. I click on refer and earn. I want to refer them as a customer. I click on that. I'm just going to copy the link because I'm actually going to text it to myself. So then I can show you guys what actually happens. And now that everyone can see my phone number.
That's okay. They already have it.
I know, exactly. So here is the referral link. So let me just actually stop. Hang on 1 second here. I just need to change something on the back end. Oops, 1 second. Great stuff. Before I show you guys that, let me log off fully off the app. So that I can actually show you what happens when I get a link. It's saying, hey, do you want to join Trip? I'm going to go ahead and click that. And it says you have been referred by a friend to sign up with Trip Delivers. I click continue. I check by continuing your agree to terms and conditions, click my phone number. Perfect. OTP has been sent. So a lot of people are saying that, hey, I'm not getting my OTP. If you do not get an OTP, I would just click resend code, and it should resend me a code. If you guys haven't gotten it, you can always resend a code. So 9377. So now that one's because it hasn't resent me a code, because I click on that one. So if you guys are not getting your code, wait for it to completely stop counting down. Resend code to that. Great. So referrer's name is on here. We have now locked this, so you guys can't change that, or no one can change it if you should send it to them. Put my name, last name. I'm going to put this as a test. I'm going to create a referral code. So if you guys want to create your referral code, you're able to do it here. If you don't, it will automatically generate one for you. So I'm just going to put Evelyn test.
If you don't make one, you can't change it.
You can never change it. So if you decide that you want to put I'm an 80s baby as your referral code, you're going to be an 80s baby for the rest of your time at trip. That's going to be your referral code. Here is where you put the address. A lot of people are saying, hey, my address is not pulling up. So here's what I will show you guys, some quick tips and tricks. You need to wait for Google to populate your address. If you try typing it in, it will give you an error. Because the address is pulled from Google, you need for it to wait to pop up. So 333 Fremont is my old address in San Francisco. 94105. Next. Great. So I am ready and working. So that is the consumer app. Any questions so far? Comments?
Nope, none so far over here.
Perfect. Now let's go over my dashboard while I'm on the consumer app. So here we see my profile. I'm just going to log in.
We can't see your screen.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Sorry, guys. I'm tech challenged this morning or this evening. Perfect.
There you go.
Perfect. So signing in. It's going to send me an OTP on my phone again. So your OTP is your best friend. It's a way to get into everything at Trip. Great stuff. So now I'm a new consumer. So looking at my dashboard, I see my profile. My profile. So if you look here, it says New York metro area. That's because I tried to circumvent the system, and our app actually knows where you guys are. So it'll automatically just locate you. You do have location services. So it's actually tagged me in the New York area. But even though I have a San Francisco address, pretty smart out. So if I want to change my phone number, you can change it here. Again, if I want to change my address, you can also change it here. On your back office, you can actually see who referred you. So again, I referred myself as a test customer. Here's the details of who referred me. When I start referring people, I can actually find them here on my people. My quick card e-wallet. So this is where you guys get paid. When you sign up, you have to give your address as whatever your billing address is for your checking account. City, state, zip code, social security number, sign up. Once you click that, you're good to go.
No, you still have to upload a voided check.
Correct.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Yep, no. So here you will see everything about Trip, anything that you need to find out. So if let's just say, hey, I want to know about some sales and marketing tools. PDFs are here. You can find all the training materials, how to create a QR code, we've put it on here, how to create a bit.ly. So if you guys have any questions, just how do I create a QR code? It's already here. Click on this, send you a link. How do I create a bit.ly? The bit.ly is a way for you guys to shorten the links that you're sending to people, because some carriers do block the long wording because they think it's a spam. So we recommend creating a bit.ly. Perfect. Jim, what happens when it won't put the address you put in? So Jim, as I previously mentioned, you need to wait for Google to catch up. So if you put, let's just say I live at 333 Fremont, I will put 333 Fremont, and it should populate everything that has 333 Fremont in Google. If it does not put the address that you're looking at, let us know. If it's an Android, it may be an Android issue. We do know that there's an issue with the Android, so let us know. Reach out to support@tripdelivers.com. Great. We also have presentations in Spanish. So if you guys are referring people who would prefer to learn about Trip in Spanish, we actually have the trainings in Spanish. Any questions so far? Please post the link in Zoom. So the link changes because it is a unique link every time, but it will always have your referral code. We do get this question a lot on support. Even if your link changes, it will still be the same referral code. It will always have your referral code embedded on it. So every time you send a link, there's going to be a different coding that it creates in the system, but it will be very much unique to your own referral code. So we also are getting a lot of questions saying, hey, I've spent money on ads. I've talked to a lot of people. Just want to let you guys know there's some times where people, look at the sign up process and like, okay, I'm going to do this later. If they don't complete the sign up, it will not show up under your referrals. It will show up as just a number and some random email address. It will not show up as the person's name. So if you do see this in your back office, we would recommend that you call these people up and say, hey, I noticed that you haven't finished your sign up. Do you want me to help you with it? So FYI, anyone you talk to has to complete the referral. If they don't complete it, they don't show up. Just because you send it to them does not mean you automatically get credit for that. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. Okay, so TC has a different issue. Okay, then we're just going to move forward with that one. I am going to go ahead and for the driver app. The driver app is the same thing. We're getting a lot of questions on, can I sign up through the driver app? I'm sorry, can I sign my driver up to online? You cannot sign people up online for the driver, if they're doing a driver app. Everything needs to be done through the app. If you go on our lovely website, mytripdelivers.com, the driver sign up will push you to put a phone number in so that it sends them a link. So if you don't send them your referral code or referral link and they just go ahead and go to mytripdelivers.com and they don't have a link from you, you will not get credit for that because it will not have your referral code. Everything clear so far? So for you guys to get credit for your referrals, they need to have either your referral link or your code as a referrer that they need to input. All driver applications need to go through the process. We do background checks, so that's why they need to do it through the app. Background checks normally take 24 hours to get approved if there's any hiccups, but typically we've seen driver applications get processed between 5 to 10 minutes. So again, please, if you refer people, first thing you should ask them, do you really want to drive? If not, refer them to me as a consumer. As a consumer, they can still send referral links, they can be a marketer, and they can order food. Any other questions?
Will is asking, is all of this on Trip YouTube channel?
It is live on YouTube channel and it will be on YouTube channel once we are done. But we do have past trainings that Shanna has done that's on YouTube that you guys can rewatch. So what happens when you want to upgrade as a marketer? On your referent link, there is a marketer, be a marketer. You click on that. It will show you Sorry, excuse me. I'm actually going to go ahead and share my app again. Second. Stuff. So on my app, I'm going to go to Refer and Earn, Be a Marketer. If you click on here, it will prompt you to add a credit card. Add your credit card. And that's a fake credit card, just in case anyone's wondering. So invalid card details. But once you do that, hit save and then click subscribe again. It will automatically charge you to $399.99. So again, just a quick, again, go back to your Refer and Earn, Be a Marketer, click on $399 annually, add card, input your credit card details, hit save, hit that again, and you should be automatically be a marketer. Now, some of our colleagues and team members are asking, do I get credit as a marketer if I'm only a consumer? Do I get the referral fees? Do I get all of the good stuff if I sign up one of my consumers as a marketer? So no, you only get your commissions if you yourself is signed up as a marketer. So if I signed up Amy and I'm a consumer and Amy signs up as a consumer and she says, hey, you know what, I actually want to upgrade to be a marketer, I don't get credit for that unless I sign up as well as a marketer.
But you would get the 30% as a consumer.
Correct. But I'm not going to get the 50 and all the other great things that Amy gets as a marketer. So
there's a question about that actually. John Johnson says, can I refer restaurants even though I'm not a marketer or a driver?
Absolutely. So we would love for you to refer restaurants, and I can show you that as well. So on your Refer and Earn tab, you can also refer, it's actually merchants. So down the road, when we start opening other merchants outside of restaurants, we already have it set up that you can just refer merchants. So on your app, it actually has Refer a Merchant. And just one last thing before I end this whole consumer driver marketer. Let's just say Amy upgrades to a marketer today. Next week, I decide, you know what? Maybe I'll upgrade to a marketer today. Amy's credit is not retroactive. So if I sign up anyone else starting next week onwards and they sign up to be a marketer, then I will get credit for that. Anyone that signed up before I became a marketer is not retroactive.
And that also goes with moving people.
Correct.
If they paid to be a marketer and they weren't under you, then you wouldn't get their marketer credit. So you need to make sure before they pay to be a marketer. Evelyn tells me tomorrow she's going to pay to be a marketer. Wait, Evelyn, let me make sure you're in my people first.
Correct.
Either as a customer or a driver. So then that way, when you upgrade to be a marketer, then I get credit for it.
Very cool. So I'm going to go ahead and actually show you guys, as John, thank you so much for segueing, giving me a segue to how to be a merchant or signing up a merchant. So if you go to merchant.tripdelivers.com, it'll take you to this lovely screen. I click register here because I'm a new merchant. I put in my name. My mobile number. A password. I'm just going to say this is Evelyn's Taco Shop because it's almost Taco Tuesday. Sorry. So it's a restaurant. Again, here is where you can see that it actually does pull up the addresses. So if I pull up 33, let's just for fun's sake, Fremont or free, it'll put up everything that has a free on it. So let's just say I'm from Fresh Meadow Drive. 1 second here. Sorry, I just have to change one thing. Great. Connecticut. So I don't have a referrals code, but I agree to the terms and conditions. Oops, passwords do not match. Maybe this is not, why is this parameters missing? Let's just try that. I don't know why that is parameters missing. Okay, I'm erroring out. So there's something missing in my parameters, but you guys get the idea of just signing it up here and bringing onto the website. So again, just tips and tricks. Please, 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 please wait for the addresses to pop up when you do sign people up. And that should actually fix that issue of the parameters not showing up. So I will check into that, but this is where you take them to register as a merchant. So Sergey, it tells them how come when my referrals download the app, it tells them to put a referral code. So are you talking about a referral? So it will tell them to put a referral code. That's because it is asking them to create their own referral code. So when they refer people, they get credit for that. And you, as the person that referred them, that will be your second downline to you.
Also, if he referred them over a year ago, those were old apps. Those were TRYP.
Yep.
So that referral code, these are totally different apps. They're not connected to the old apps whatsoever. So if it's an old referral code, it would not work from the old apps. Oh, Lori has a question.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina, if you are a marketer, do you still pay the $99 a month if you drive?
Yes, ma'am, you sure do, because being a marketer is a separate, that's a $399 fee, so you get separate privileges. But if you are driving, you still have to pay whatever the driver fee is that you've selected.
And that won't be until after your market's open.
Correct.
And you drive for 30 days. So you're either a customer marketer or a driver marketer. If you're a driver marketer, you're driving and you'll be paying to drive.
And wanted to just update you guys. So your back office should actually now have, if you've referred a customer and they've upgraded it to actually show, hey, this customer is now also a customer and a marketer. So it should actually start showing on your back office.
Sometimes you have to log out.
And log back in, correct. Just because it's still picking up.
Logged in for a long time.
So Deborah, there's a question regarding using a mobile number as opposed to a house landline. So Deborah, we would recommend, I think Shanna covered this in the previous one, if you are signing up a merchant, we would recommend that you sign them up with their landline that they use for the restaurant. That is because you're absolutely correct. When they want to become a consumer and a marketer, they would need their cell phone to get the OTPs. So we would definitely recommend that if you guys sign up restaurants or any merchants to put their landline in so that, when they do decide to become a consumer or marketer, they can do that using their cell phone numbers. And it's also easier because we use that phone number to call them if there's any issues with an order, or if we have any questions on their menus, we would use that phone number that they put in to call the restaurants itself.
Mike Malloy wants to know what is meant by merchant address as different from street address.
Let me just go back to that screen. Sorry. Let me just go back to that. So it'll automatically just pull up. So if here, you'll see that it'll pull up. It's just broken down, the merchant address and street address. So if you want to put like 333 and everything else here, it's the same thing. It'll just pull it up. It's just broken down. That's all it is. It's sometimes because their street address is different or there is a unit number, you can just put it here. If you are a driver and a marketer, do you get commission on both? What do you mean on both, Jim?
So when you're a marketer, you make more
Right.
commission. You don't get the driver. Drivers get, either side hustle or pro commission. Marketer trumps all of the commissions. So you get the marketer commission.
Unless you want to get the driver commission, and just let us know. Just kidding. Just
you get
kidding,
to send
Jim.
different to us. If I am a marketer and not a driver, I only need the consumer app to refer restaurants, drivers, and customers, correct?
Correct. And you can also start ordering with a consumer app. Guys, just always think of it this way. If you're never going to drive and you know you're not going to drive, I would always recommend that you guys just download the consumer app and refer people to the consumer app. For all other reasons, it just gives us clean data that when we start opening up markets, we actually have the right number of drivers and restaurants. So please, 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 if you know that you're referring someone who's never going to drive, please refer them to the consumer app. Again, everyone has to start from the app, whether it is the consumer or the driver app. You all have to sign up using the app. Please don't try signing up online or on the website because it's not going to work. It will still push you to download the app. Great stuff. Do you guys have any other questions?
I don't see any. I think that's about it.
Amazing. So if you guys have any other questions, again, please reach out to support@tripdelivers.com. I'm more than happy to assist you guys. There's still stock bonus for signing up a marketer in January. So
Yes.
Yes. So Chantal, there is. Amy just answered. It is yes.
I think that's your phone.
Yep, it is my phone. That's why I'm just gonna leave now. Leave that one. So it is yes. And then our marketer is getting paid now. They have to wait until you are getting paid. So
they get paid 8 days in arrears.
Yes, correct.
That means is if I signed up today,
Get paid next week
on a Sunday, so you go to Sunday plus 8 days.
Yep. So you get paid next week.
Well, no. So Sunday, 8 days plus Sunday. Sunday plus 8 days. So it'd be the following week.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you are a driver and now want to be a marketer, which app do you use? So you have to upgrade from the driver app. Jim, can you cancel being a driver? If you would just like to be a marketer or a consumer, please let us know by reaching out to support@tripdelivers.com. Great, guys. It's been fun talking to you guys.
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to support@tripdelivers.com. And we look forward to chatting with you guys. And always remember, if you sign up restaurants, you sign up drivers, we also need consumers because it's a whole ecosystem. So if you guys have friends that want to start ordering, we open a new market, always say, hey, Trip Delivers is open there. You guys want to put an order in. So FYI.
So you don't have to go through the whole spiel. They can just sign up and get the app to order food.
Exactly.
Every single person you know should have the Trip app on their phone, signed up for a free consumer account. That costs you nothing to explain. Every single member of my family has it. They don't know why yet, but they have it.
And every time you guys, if they order and you refer that restaurant, you guys earn from it. So it's a great way just to get residuals or extra income coming into you guys, when we start opening markets. So always remember that you should also refer consumers, not just drivers and restaurants.
Right.
Okay, guys, that's a wrap. Have a great evening. Have a fantastic week. And we will see you tomorrow, Wednesday. And I said we're training Wednesday, Amy? Sorry.
Yeah, there's lots of trainings. Actually, Michael Malloy just asked, where is the schedule for training calls each week posted? We send out an email on Sunday. We also post it on the Trip Ride Share Instagram and Twitter. It's on the Trip Rides Facebook, and it's on the official Trip Rides private group that you have to request access for. And we could go ahead and tell them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Tuesday and Thursday at 12 o'clock p.m. Pacific is a 15-minute training with Paul. Tuesday night is the Trip Marketer call only. You'll get a special email for that. Wednesday, Normarie will post the Spanish translation of this training. Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific, Tony will do a live overview training. And then Saturday is Coffee with Tony and Bob on 9 a.m. Pacific, right here on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube.
Great, guys. So again, if you have any questions, support@tripdelivers.com. We would recommend that you guys post all questions, comments, queries at support. Support's a great way for you guys to communicate with us. It gets answered a lot quicker if it's at support. Sending Facebook messages, not so quick. I would always recommend you guys contact support as a first level of any questions that you guys have. It's the quickest way to get your questions answered. All right, guys, that's a wrap. If you guys have any questions, again, contact support. Feel free to call me if you guys have my phone number, which probably all do now. So feel free to call me, text me. You can be buddies. So, hey, Evelyn, how does a current driver upgrade to a marketer? Hey, Ron, he has to use, again, the app. He has to go to Refer and Earn on his driver app and become a marketer. Please do not. So one last thing, please do not try to if you're a driver, please do not try to upgrade using the consumer app. You will get an error. It will error out. It will not let you upgrade from that because your information already exists. So if you are a driver, upgrade through the driver app. If you're a consumer, upgrade through the consumer app. And if you're never going to drive, let us know.
There is a question here from Lori in North Carolina. Oh, you get paid as a marketer if you signed up for marketer, but if you sign up restaurants, you don't get paid until you open your area, even if you are a marketer, right?
Correct.
So you don't get paid until they pay.
Correct.
So if you've signed up 100 drivers and they're in markets that aren't open, you won't get anything, until those drivers start paying their monthly. If you signed up restaurants, they paid $1, you're not going to get commission off the dollar. You got to wait till that market opens and they get charged their activation.
So Ron, a couple of
sorry, go ahead.
No, just Ron, just a couple of things. He may not have the up-to-date app, so either if you can just have him email support at Trip Delivers.
Was he approved as a driver, Ron?
Yeah, so we have to just double check on that because if he hasn't been approved as a driver, they can't upgrade. So you have to be an approved driver to upgrade. The reason being is we just can't upgrade you to a marketer if you've started the process, because once you apply to be a driver, it goes directly to our background check. And if you have not been approved in the background check, you're stuck. We have to go through the whole process. There is a process. there is a process to be approved as a driver. So if you have not been approved as a driver, you won't be able to upgrade to a marketer until you've been approved.
You have to get approved and pay your $1, either side hustle or pro, and then you can see your refer and earn tab, and then you can become a marketer.
Right. And so Lori, yes, you will get charged the activation fee right before the market opens. And just to let you know, the whole process right now, because we are getting questions on what the process is when restaurants sign up. So the process is you guys sign up a restaurant. They get an automated email welcoming them to trip, telling them about, hey, we will charge you the full amount 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks before your market opens. We will let you know. Then there is another email that will welcome them to trip and schedule a time with myself or our other restaurant team members to speak with us. We are doing this and having them schedule when they're free, because we found out that when we start calling restaurants, we don't know when they're busy. We don't know if they have time to talk to us. So we have sent an email to them saying, hey, when you have time, here's a link to schedule some time with us, a 15-minute call, so that we can tell you about trip and go over the dashboard, go over, what we're going to do next. So that is the process. 2 weeks before your market opens, we will reach out to them to make sure that the menus are uploaded are correct and they approve of it. And then we will let them know that we're charging them the full amount. Any questions? There is no questions. I think we're good.
You guys are so funny. You don't ask your questions here, but then you have questions.
So yes, we will charge. We will charge you right before the market opens. We will let them know. The restaurant team will contact them once they have scheduled some time with us, when they are free and able to talk and learn more about trip. They are supposed to schedule some time with us because it's just more scalable that way, and we're also not bothering them when they're busy or when it's a peak for the restaurant. So we want to make sure that they're paying attention to our conversation and learning more about trip. All right, guys. Going once, going twice. Thanks, guys. Have a good evening, good week, and I'll talk to you all soon.
Night.
Bye. Good night.